I know what you're thinking. What is this old, bald guy doing at TEDxYouth? I may be old and I may be bald, but that's exactly why I'm here at TEDxYouth. That's exactly why I'm a teacher. I just turned 40, and I do realize that the older I get, the more likely I am to view the world as a fixed place. But you, as youths, you see the world as a place that can be changed, and a place where, if we work together, we can impact the world and make a change.
Often the problems of the world are so big, they seem impossible to be changed. But we are here today to encourage you to believe that change is possible through you. First, we will examine an individual in history who firmly believed that change was possible and worked his entire life to break the barriers.
Then we will examine one of the largest problems facing the world today and ask you to be involved in solving it. We realize that in this very room could be a person who would spearhead a movement that could impact the world and make change.
We'd like to start with a quote from William Wilberforce, a man who served in the British Parliament in the late 18th century. "We are too young to realize that certain things are impossible, so we will do them anyway." Wilberforce became a member of Parliament and acted with a boldness, and he was only 21 years old.
Wilberforce had many impossible ideas that he fought for and against, including the rights of workers. He fought to abolish the lottery, but the fight for which he is best known was the fight to abolish slavery. In 1789, in speaking before Parliament, Wilberforce stated this: "I mean not to accuse anyone, but to take the shame upon myself, in common, indeed, with the whole Parliament of Great Britain, for having suffered this horrid trade to be carried out under their authority. We are all guilty, and not to exculpate ourselves by throwing blame on others."
I find it interesting that a man who fought more than 45 years against slavery would begin his address to Parliament with an admission of guilt. It seems strange to admit guilt for something you are openly fighting against and for something you would never want to be associated with. But that's exactly what Wilberforce did. He didn't come from a place of blaming or judging others. He humbly took part of the cause. This is how breaking barriers begin, by examining our own hearts. Wilberforce saw the log in his own eye before calling out the speck in others. So, what made this goal to abolish slavery so impossible?
The economics of the day made natural resources a very important thing for Great Britain. It was the height of the Industrial Revolution, and many believed that the best way to get natural resources was to use slavery. Wilberforce, even though it may not have been directly tied to his personal portfolio, he realized that he at least indirectly was involved in the process, and he benefited from the use of slavery, even if he didn't directly do it himself. Wilberforce's fight against slavery required that he work against a system. And in order to work against a system, he had to get a wide variety of people. He chose people from a wide variety of backgrounds and religious belief systems, but he was willing to work with anyone who held common beliefs that slavery was wrong, and he would fight with them to end it. Wilberforce's group bound together, and they created a marketing campaign. They wrote books, they told stories, they gave demonstrations, they did anything they could to tell the story. They created a tagline, "Am I not a man and a brother?" It was the slogan that they used to talk about slaves, to show that they were people just like they were. He didn't stay silent, most of all. He continued to speak. Year after year, Wilberforce brought a bill before Parliament, and year after year, it was defeated. He started the fight in Parliament in 1791, and he didn't get a bill passed until 1807. That's 16 years of his life. Many of you in the room are 16 years old now. Imagine waking up day after day for all 16 years of your life and feeling defeated, and yet waking back up and doing the same fight again. Breaking barriers requires a stubbornness and a willingness to fail. In 1807, Wilberforce finally won his first major victory, and it ended the shipment of slaves in the British Empire. In 1833, he won the total victory and abolished all slavery in the British Empire. 3 days later, he died. It's almost as if his entire life was built around one purpose and one goal, that he had one vision for his life, and it was to end the slave trade. And once he had accomplished his mission and vision, he was free to leave the earth.
You may be wondering, what does Wilberforce have to do with me? I don't have a slave, I don't know any slaves, and I'm definitely not a slave to anything. You may not see slaves, but the system of slavery is actually sustaining the way we live right now. Who likes finding good deals when shopping? Have you noticed finding cheap clothes is very easy nowadays? Having factories in less developed countries was supposed to be a win-win solution. The cost that we're not paying is costing people's lives because these products were sold in developed countries, but the work conditions were so bad that in 2013, thousands of people died and were injured from a factory collapse in Bangladesh. Actually, let's take a moment right now and check the tag of what we're wearing today. It could be your jacket or your shirt, and if you can't reach, ask your neighbor. I wouldn't be surprised if most of our clothes were made from an economically less developed country.
Who likes chocolate? You could probably tell that I do. I personally can't, they say that there are 3 million tons of chocolate produced in the world. I personally can't visualize 3 million tons of chocolate. But what we don't realize is that much of that chocolate is picked by children. They live lives where they're forced to work with little or no pay in appalling conditions. We taste chocolate and we experience the sweetness of chocolate, but we don't think about the bitterness of the lives of those who pick our cocoa for us.
Diamonds, so shiny and beautiful. They say diamonds are a girl's best friend, but did you know this beauty also comes with a cost? Many diamonds are called blood diamonds or conflict diamonds because they're produced in areas controlled by rebel armies. These armies kidnap and recruit children, force them to use guns and weapons to kill others and even each other. And what's empowering this vicious cycle is that this stone is so commercialized to represent social status and made-up traditions. Not only that, people are convinced that diamonds are so rare when they're actually not. Our desires for something so beautiful, our desires to show our social status and even impress a loved one, is causing irreparable damage to so many lives.
Do you see a pattern here? Just as in Wilberforce's time, we benefit from the system of slavery. It's all around us, but we don't pay attention to it. We just like to get our cheap clothes, we like chocolate, but we don't want to think about where things come from. The International Labor Organization estimates that there are 40 million people who are in some form of slavery today. So what can you do to help? Take a stand. You're young. And remember, we are too young to realize that certain things are impossible, so we will do them anyway.
This issue may be overwhelming, but we're here to give you hope because you can definitely help to make a change. My heart's been burning for justice since 2011 when I first heard about human trafficking. I learned that 80% of the world's cotton were from forced child labor. Picture this, 80% of the clothes in this room from child slavery. Having graduated from business school, this upset me very much. Why was this not taught to future entrepreneurs and CEOs to make better decisions? Is it really worth costing people's lives for a profitable business? Since then, the purpose of my life has become to be a voice for the unheard. So what do? I talk about it, and you can too. So many people are crying out for help, but they're not fully heard. We can be their voice by simply talking to the people around us and sharing it on social media. We can also choose to shop fair trade brands, also known as sustainable or ethical brands, for coffee, chocolate, clothing, and even jewelry. We can also fundraise for organizations that are directly protecting, rescuing, and even helping survivors. You'll be surprised at the number of fair trade brands and organizations that are fighting to abolish modern slavery. You will not feel alone. And if you want to do more, you can be creative. Has anyone heard of the social experiment that happened in Berlin in 2015, where they placed a vending machine on the street for €2 t-shirts? Once you insert your money and select your size, a short film appeared on the screen showing the appalling work conditions and the face of the person who made it, earning far less than minimum wage. Then you're given a choice to continue to purchase the shirt or donate your money to charity instead. 8 out of 10 chose to donate to charity, and the money went to the survivors the 2013 Bangladesh factory collapse. We know that all of you have very busy schedules, but we want to leave you with some practical ways to continue to remember and participate in fighting modern slavery. If you want to do something about this, think of a vision statement and share it with other people and remind yourself. Whenever I feel discouraged, I continually remind myself, Daisy, you were born to be a voice for the unheard. So that's why I follow organizations that are fighting modern slavery on social media, and I check their newsfeed whenever I open my app. In the midst of your busy schedule, you can set an alarm to set aside 5 minutes a day to check any news or facts about modern slavery. Just simply share it on your page. Another way I like to be a voice is when my friends are shopping, I like to inform them that there are fair trade brands that are options, and even explain what they are, and show them how to access them. So I'd like to ask you today, what is your vision?
In fact, as this is a TEDxYouth event, we would like to give you the opportunity to take out your cell phones. In fact, most of you probably have them out already. Can we get the house lights, please? What we would like for you to do is take out your phone and go to your notes section. And I would like for you, thinking about what we've talked about today and other TED Talks that we've heard today, think about what is your vision statement. Take time and craft it. I'll give you a little bit of time. Do I have any volunteers? No, I'm kidding. I haven't given you enough time. But what I would encourage you to do is really take your entire life crafting a vision for yourself. It may take a day, it may take a month, it may take this year, but work to get a vision for your life and what you want to accomplish. Wilberforce had a vision. His vision was a world where slavery was illegal. At the time, that must have seemed like an impossible goal, when the economics of the day was stacked against him. And yet, every day he woke up and took the responsibility onto himself to try and end something that he knew was evil. And I encourage you to find something that you are passionate about. Don't pass the responsibility to someone else. Take this on yourself and fight for change.
Imagine a world where everyone could feel safe in their workplace. A world where people who picked cocoa beans actually knew the taste, the sweetness of chocolate. And the people who searched for diamonds could enjoy the beauty of jewelry.
Ask yourself, what can you do to stop modern slavery today? It may not seem like you're doing something big, but if we all do a little together, we can accomplish amazing things. And remember,
you can make a decision to make change.
Thank you.